What's going on, everyone? It's Leo here, and I'm going to outline my daily carry pack. It serves about 5 different uses, some of which you could consider enjoyment or leisure, hiking, walking, training for backpacking. I also use it for general work as a contractor, do carpentry, paint, etc. So it carries gear that's useful every day for the trades. And it's also somewhat of a useful emergency kit as well. Some people would call it a bug out bag or a 1-day bag or a 2-day bag. I don't really know exactly what those things mean, so I'm just going to describe to you the pack, let you know what you can look for in building your own, and then I'll disassemble what's going on inside and give you some idea on my component kits. You'll see how I have it set up. But what I'm not going to do is show you what's inside the kits. I'll do that in some separate videos. So first aid kit, trauma kit, basic daily use stuff, survival gear, electronics, etc. Clothes. So first off, I recommend starting with a pack that is a size that's easy to carry, but also is somewhat versatile, allows you to carry more stuff when needed, less stuff when not needed. It should be simple, durable, lightweight, relatively water resistant, and definitely not something that takes aesthetics first. It should look damn solid, and in my opinion it should also look professional. In this case, my pack is entirely matte black. It's made of 500 denier Cadora nylon or something like that. This pack is a Cold World pack made in New Hampshire, USA, which makes it super cool as far as I can tell. It's about $130, which in my mind is an absolute bargain based on the fact that I talked to the guy who built it about a day before he built it for me, and it was shipped out within a week. And that is during and through the COVID-19 crisis. So extra impressive. Big ups to Randy over at Cold World. You can find him online. Highly recommended packs. This is my second one. I usually have about 20 pounds or less in the pack, and for that amount of weight it's incredibly comfortable. I will do a review on the pack alone at some point, but real quick, you can see it is a basic top load pack. Unclips, top flips open. That's it. It's got a zip, it's got a toggle, and then you're into the pack. That's it. So really low tech, but extremely proven, simple, no zippers to break ever, which is great in a outdoor environment, but even greater is the fact that I can theoretically pass this pack on to my son, and there's really not much that's ever going to go wrong with it for the next 20 years or so, depending on how badly I beat on it. The only external pocket is a small toggle, string toggle pocket. You can hold a small water bottle. It has a whistle. You can put your cell phone in it, whatever. They're pretty cool. Basic straps, basic webbing, hip belt. So I think generally speaking, one of the reasons I don't like big, thick hip belts, if you're carrying loads under 25 pounds, is that in daily use, they really get in the way. You're throwing it into your truck, your car, airplane, whatever. Those big padded hip belts are always really cumbersome. So I recommend against that. I like a simpler setup. And I got nothing against zippers, but if you're going to go zippers on a pack, make sure they're burly and take care of them, keep them lubricated and clean. So let us see. Right now, I have this pack set up as if I was going to go out and, go for a 2-hour hike with my wife and kids. Lately, we have the young kid riding in a backpack carrier, which is like 40 pounds, so I carry that, and my wife's been carrying this. She's about 10 inches shorter than me, and it doesn't quite fit her, but it works just fine, so it's been great. She loves it, super comfortable. On the front, there's some basic daisy chains, which are these little fabric loops. Those are actually a custom upgrade that Randy added. And then I just have a couple of little Velcro straps that are adjustable. You can lash some stuff to the outside. Got a little carabiner, and I've got some basic paracord with a toggle. Allows you to lash more stuff on. Honestly, it's easily strippable if you don't like any of that. I find it to be useful, and I'll probably be moving them around as needed. But so that's the exterior of the pack. What I'm going to do is move the camera, see if I can get it set up in a way that allows us to see both at the same time. Let's see. The top pouch has a small zip pocket on the bottom. Right now I just have a little flashy light in there if I'm walking at night. And then the top pouch, it fits actually fits 2 1-liter water bottles, and then I also have some quick access gear, basically some lightweight clothing. Open the pack, and again I'm going to do some basically go through the different kits I have in here. I just want to show you what I have in here. Again, this is a basic one-day kit. It's not really designed for an overnight, but it would certainly help you out if you had to be out, whether you were in an airport or, you know, stuck outside, or you were on a canoe trip and stuff went wrong. Or you're helping someone in a car crash. Windbreaker. It's early spring here in New England, so this is basic emergency and daily use stuff. These are the little Maxpedition brand packs. This is the DEP. I have another kit from the same company, AUP, Maxpedition. Again, this is electronics gear, heavy duty flashlight, etc., radios, cords, kits, chargers. In the little zippered back panel, I have a relatively large survival style knife from Mora. This is about a 4.5-inch blade. It actually also has a little duct tape and a fire starter. It's a striking rod. There is a saw, like a 9-inch saw from Silky. Japanese saws, they're amazing. Deeper into the pack, we have stuff that I might rearrange depending on the use, but I have a first aid kit, which is also like a mini DOP kit. It has some toothbrushes, it has deodorant, but basic first aid, some pills and stuff. Then I have deeper in there a trauma kit. This is for much more serious injuries, puncture wounds, serious bleeding, and again, I'll explore the kits later. If I was going to be in an environment where I knew there was a chance of needing to get to this quickly, I would lash it to the outside. So obviously I don't want to go digging through the pack in an emergency, but I could get to it in about 10 seconds. But 10 seconds might be longer than you want to wait in certain environments. So anyways, trauma kit, a reflective emergency bivvy. It's just one of those emergency blankets basically, but in a sleeping bag shape. No zippers or anything. It weighs about 4 ounces. And then the last thing in the pack is a bag of clothes. It's just a black stuff sack. It has a rain jacket, rain pants, rain gloves, warm hat, some gloves, and at this point there's no extra layer. If it was winter, I almost always have a warm down jacket in there as well, just stuffed in there. If I ever get stuck, and even if I do something pretty mild like twist an ankle, could be 2 or 3, 4 miles away from anyone, I need to wait it out while someone comes. Good to have some extra gear. So between the bivvy and my cold weather gear and a big puffy jacket, and I usually carry a second bivvy if it's really cold, I have enough gear to kind of stay put and be safe for a while, or help someone else who might need that. So that's the remainder of the bag. I'd say the entire kit, gear, bag, all the accessories, probably around 11 or 12 pounds, not including water or food. So throw a couple water bottles and some snacks in there and you have a full day. Great for my day hikes. And the nice thing is, obviously, If I'm just going to a local park or doing a walk or something in the city, not a big deal, but reasonably, it's nice to have a little weight on my back when I'm just walking around for training effect anyways. Especially if I'm walking with folks who aren't as quick as I am. So it's a nice way to get a little exercise as well. But yeah, this comes to me every day at work. It looks pretty professional, and I have all the stuff I need to make my day go easier. Batteries for my phone, headphones, etc. So like I said, I keep telling you I'll take you through the kits, but hopefully that was helpful. And I'll see you in the next video.